It's Bosnia time! Welcome to Pavel Verzin 2026 World Bosnia Cup! This is day one. Please welcome the players for the 7th round of matches. Playing on court number 1 for Pool A, round 1, BC2 male, the match between Faikal Megane from France and Maciel Santos from Brazil. The official will be Simon Reis. Playing on court number 2 for Pool A, round 1, BC2 male, the match between LUKA Wagner from Croatia and Mohamed HERLANGGA from Indonesia. The official will be Aline Pereira. Playing on court number 3 for Pool A, round 2, BC3 male, the match between Christopher Hagdahl from Sweden and José Gonçalves de Portugal. The official will be Clara Stefkova. Playing on court number 4 for Pool A, round 2, BC3 male, the match between Tak Tse from Hong Kong, China versus Mateus Carvalho do Brasil. The official will be Marta Freire. Playing on court number 5 for Pool B, round 2, BC3 male, the match between Yaroslav Pleva from Poland versus Aung Yeoing from South Korea. The official will be Martina Kichesova. Playing on court number 6 for Pool B, round 2, BC3 male, the match between Grigorios Polychronidis from Greece and Jules Menard from France. The official will be Maria Ukar. Playing on court number 7 for Pool C, round 2, BC3 male, the match between Panagiotis Katsounis from Greece versus Aloysius Gan from Singapore. The official will be Cristina Costa. And finally, playing on court number 8 for Pool D, round 2, BC3 male, the match between Patrick Wilson from Great Britain and Diogo Castro de Portugal. The official will be Hedwig Lamberts. Good luck to all.
Hello once again and welcome to our 7th game of Pavel Verzin 2026 World Boccia Cup. As we're gonna have here a BC2 male match between LUKA Wagner from Croatia against Mohamed HERLANGGA from Indonesia. Of course, LUKA Wagner playing with the red balls and Mohamed HERLANGGA playing with the blue. To quickly explain the boccia, if it's the first time that you're watching the game, it consists on either in individual competition, pairs, or team competition. That is three members per team. That 6 red balls and 6 blue balls, and a white ball that is also called a jack, that it's the target ball. And the objective of the game may look very simple, but the way that it's played, it's almost like a chess-like match. The players need to put as much balls as they can closer to the white one. So that's the way that they score in boccia. In the individual competition there it's 4 ends.
Start warm up.
And they will take turns playing the white ball. So on the first end and third will be LUKA Wagner, and on the second and fourth will be Mohamed HERLANGGA to play the jack. Now they have 2 minutes to warm up, just to throw a few balls so they can get the feel of the playing court. Ladies and gentlemen, as the warm-up has ended, we're gonna start your games.
Start matches.
We have the official indication that we can
Oh.
now start all the games, and it's my pleasure to announce that I have here with me to commentate this game international Portuguese player David Araújo.
Hello, good afternoon.
Welcome here to this big match between the first in the BC2 ranking, Mohamed HERLANGGA, that is playing the 22nd in the ranking, LUKA WAGNER. You that have more experience in this type of matches, would you say that it's an easy game for HERLANGGA?
I would not say easy, but I think you have the instruments and tools to make this game look easy. He's a very accurate player in terms of placement and smash. So he had a lot of power, a lot of strength. So he will use that in his favor. And he's very accurate, as I said, in placements. So like these kind of mistakes, open jack is always danger with these kind of players.
So now, as David was saying, the jack it's open.
And he missed.
He missed. We were praising HERLANGGA by his positioning, and he missed the first ball. But it's sports. It's not easily predictable.
Yes, the ball is not bad at all. The ball is behind the jack, and that can lead him, if he plays now in the next balls, he can push the jack to the blue. So it's not like a horrible ball. It's like a miss, but it can help in the future.
Let's see now. He managed to place a great ball, touching ball on the jack and in front of his opponent. That now, as David was saying, the ball behind can lead to an opening from LUKA WAGNER. It can push the ball backwards, and it will still be a blue ball there waiting. LUKA, that it was here in Povo in 2024. It was 7th in BC2. So he's a return to Povo, and he's now analyzing the best strategy, how he wants to play. What would you play here? Would you open or try to?
Yeah, here probably a smash to push the jack to the left. It's not easy, but I think he can see a little bit of the jack. But yeah, like I said, the ball behind, it's always danger. So after all, it's not like a big miss for HERLANGGA. This situation is pretty hard for athletes that don't have much power, like LUKA. It leads to a little bit more difficult to these situations.
And of course, LUKA still has more than 1 minute.
Yes,
and
like
45.
this.
He pushed the ball. He managed to push it away from those two blue balls, and now he still has that red ball in front of him.
Yeah,
That
he can.
he may push
Exactly.
backwards.
Here it's an important note. LUKA WAGNER, he plays, it's left-handed. So in this situation, probably for a right-handed, it will be easier if he goes to the blue that is on the left. But it's like he's left-handed, so maybe pushing the red to the jack is the right move.
That move to make. Let's see if he managed to do just that. He can push his own ball. He only has 1 minute left and still three balls to throw. And that's what he tries.
Yes,
He managed
pushed.
to push.
I don't know if it is enough.
Let's see the referee's decision.
Yeah.
And it was enough. And now Mohamed HERLANGGA will try.
Yeah, the situation still pretty easy, I would say, to HERLANGGA. He has a opening wide space to the jack.
He's still hoping and he can use
Both blue and red.
both balls to,
Yeah.
to accommodate the one that he's going to play now. Mohamed HERLANGGA, that on Paralympic Games was the second placed player. So a big difference in experience between the both players.
Yeah, he used the blue.
He used the blue ball to get close, as we see now on this shot. He managed to push both balls. Now they are both scoring.
Probably here, Luka will again push the red. Try to push the red.
Would you say that for a player that, as you said, doesn't have that much strength, that's the only option that he has?
Oof.
He completely missed
Yeah.
the game. And the ball is out of the court. It's going to the box and it's no longer in play.
Yeah, now it's a very dangerous situation for Luka. He only had one ball close to the jack, and as we said previous, HERLANGGA had a lot of strength. So Luka will play now the last ball, and this situation could lead to an end with multiple points here.
Luka still has 15 seconds to play. Mohamed HERLANGGA still has 3 balls left.
Yeah, but
This wasn't the best possible play from Luka. Now we'll see what Mohamed HERLANGGA will do. He has to go on court to check the game, to try and see what are the plays that he can make. Would you push the red ball away from there to try and score more, or would you try to get the closest as possible?
Yeah, he has a lot of options. He can push the jack a little bit front to have a wide open space to then place. He can push his own blue and take off the red. But he decides to place.
He goes for placement.
Yeah, maybe the red is far away from the jack. I can have the perspective from here. But we saw him. He goes to see the game, so he have a clear vision to what space he had to play.
And he tries to go again for the placement. One is clearly touching. The other ones need to measure.
Yeah, at least 2 points here, but he still has one ball.
One ball in 23 seconds. Still a lot of time for a player like him to play. Again for placement. He managed to move the game just a bit.
Yes, but that could make difference.
That can make a difference. The referee asked for both players to come on court to measure, and we will see in a bit how this end will finish. Now the referee is using a compass to measure the closest red ball, and then she will measure the distance between the white ball and all the other blue balls, so that she knows the final result.
I think maybe 3.
One is clearly touching. 2. Now it's just that one. It's
Yeah,
3.
probably 3.
He touched a little bit the ball, but we clearly saw that it was only 3.
he didn't go for a aggressive move. It's not the usual, but the end is 3 points to blue.
Yeah, three points for Mohamed Erlanga from Indonesia. Still a good advantage on the first end, bringing you the results from all the other games on court number 1. Marcel Duchamp is winning 1-0 against Megani from France. On court number 3, still 0-0 between José Gonçalves and Christopher Agdal. Still the first end going on. Also, the first end still going on court number 4. And all the other courts are still playing the first end. Only this one and court number 1 between Marcel Duchamp and Megani from France are the only ones that already ended. Now they have this small break, 1 minute break, where the coaches can enter the court to catch the balls to give to the players and give the final instructions, as this is the only time that they can talk with the players. No communication is allowed during the games. That is a difficult aspect to not be able to talk with the coach during the points.
No, I think of course I think it's more difficult to coaches and cannot say a word. I think for athletes, we are focused on the game, and we are not looking for other things than be focused on the game. So of course, a little feedback between ends, I think between the game would be good, but we couldn't only have in the end. So I don't think that's a
big part of the game.
Yes.
Yeah, as we see, HERLANGGA played a short game, really close to the line that it's a V line that the white ball needs to cross to be considered a legal move, and he played a good ball, a defensive ball, really close to the jack, that it goes in the way of his opponent view, that now needs to open the game to try to do something. But still, 3 minutes and 15 seconds that he has to play. It has a lot of time. Against LUKA, would you rather play a short game or a long game?
Yeah, I think that have more to do with the strategy of the players. Players who have a lot of power, a lot of strength, usually play short games. They try to force the opponent to take all, like
spend the balls.
Yeah, all the balls, and then as I said, we athletes, we have a lot of strength. We can after the balls are all played, we can like push the game, maybe push one of our opponent's ball, and this is exactly what I want to.
Completely missed the opening.
Yes, he played 2 balls. The first one was to smash, and the second one was to push the jack in front. But he will now play the third ball, and HERLANGGA still played only 1 ball. So this is precisely what HERLANGGA wants,
for his opponent to spend all the balls, and he goes last.
Yes.
He tries to score the most points.
And in this short game, it's easier to make these particular moves for people that have a lot of strength.
Yeah, instead of trying to play to the end of the court, he tries to play short. So the strength that he has. And now it was a good ball. Tried to place.
Yeah, but this ball,
He managed to put himself in a scoring position, but it's still an easy ball for HERLANGGA to play. HERLANGGA that last year had a great year for himself. He came to Portugal to the Boccia 2025 Coimbra World Cup and won. He also was in Seoul at the World Cup, and he also managed to win. So that explains his first place in the ranking. But in the Asia Oceania regional champions, it was only fourth. So a lot can happen. The best player in the world. So the best player in the world did not even manage to win the continental competition. It means that in that region, the bocce is really developed. And now he managed to put himself in a scoring position. LUKA with 1 minute 20 still to play. He's watching the lines, see if nothing is touching the lines. As we said here before on the other games, assisting the referee, there's always a liner to help the referee to check if any player is touching a line during the throw. If they're touching the line, that's a fault. The ball is removed, and on the end of the end, the other player will throw a ball to the box with a cross in the middle. Fifth ball for LUKA. Managed to move a little bit, but not enough.
Now the LUKA will spin the last ball, and HERLANGGA still have 4 balls to play.
He can smash it.
Yep.
Push the white ball further the field. Look at that. Last year was the runner-up in the challenger in Poznan. So of course that he has potential, but against world number 1, always difficult. But wouldn't be the first time that a good player lost here on this court today, as we had Aurélie Aubert losing the first match. She that is the world champion, and also the world champion, the Paralympic champion in Kristina Gonçalves also lost against the Slovakian player Eliska Jankovic.
Just giving another information, Aurélie Aubert is Paralympic champion.
Paralympic champion, yes, that was what I was trying to say. I said world champion. I missed that. Yes, so even the best players have a difficult time here. It just shows that the level of the games here is really high, and they have to give it all. Let's see what Mohamed HERLANGGA does here. He tries to push it further.
Yeah, and he's scoring 3.
The 3. Let's see if he continues now, or he just touch a little bit on the blue that is closest to him. If you were LUKA, at what point in the game would you start to defend if you see that you cannot put yourself in a scoring position?
So I think we have to look at what our opponent can do. Of course, in some games or in further distance, I think if we spend 1 or 2 balls to open in the first situation, of course, I think from that point we start to try to make a defense. But as we see here in short distance, with this kind of player that have a lot of power, it's doesn't make sense to defend, because they will simply open the game and score points. So as I said, depends on the opponent and depends on the distance that we are playing.
So now last ball for HERLANGGA, 15 seconds. Managed to the ball close. Let's see if it's enough to score. How much he will score? For what I see, at least 4.
I was doubting if this 5 or 6 actually, but the referee will measure.
The official will check, and she will have the correct answer for this. She asks for the players. She asks for the players to come on court. He's measuring. She's moving a ball that she knows, and the players know that it's counting. She will now check the distance between this one, the white ball, and the red one. The measure was made. The referee will now show the result of this end, and it's 5 to blue. So 5 to Mohamed HERLANGGA. That is now winning 8-0 against LUKA WAGNER. Now they have 1 minute. Bringing you the results from the other courts. On court number 1, Marcelo dos Santos managed to further up his advantage. Now he's winning 5-0. On court number 3, where we have José Gonçalves winning 2-0 against Christopher Agdal from Sweden. Then Mateus Carvalho is winning 1-0 against Watse from Hong Kong, China. On court number 6, Jeong from Korea is winning 3-0 against Paul from Poland. On court number 6, sorry, the last court was court number 5. On court number 6, Gregoros Polychronidis is winning 2-0 against Jules Menard. On court number 7, Katsonis is winning against Aloysius Gan from Singapore 1-0. And on court number 8, Diogo Castro is winning 1-0 against Patrick Wilson. As we now start our third end, you're on court number 2, Luka Wagner to throw the jack. Let's see what he will play now. As we would hope, it's a short ball. Let's see the first position of this color ball. It's a good one. A good one. As you can see here on the replay, it's touching the jack. So let's see what Mohamed HERLANGGA will be able to do with this position. He's getting ready now. He managed to open the game, managed to be in the scoring position, but it's not happy with how it ended because it allows the opponent to get close to the jack. But from what it looks like, it was an easy ball for him to throw, but not the result that he was hoping.
Yeah, here he was trying to make a move that he smashed, and at the same time he scores. He did it, but the scoring point was not good. It allows the opponent to make another placement, and Luka he did that. He did a great shot to and approaching the red to the jack. So probably HERLANGGA will now push. Will do a smash and push the game further.
So let's see if this prediction is right. Normally athletes understand athletes, and that's what he just does. The ball that he played is out of court, but as you can see, he managed to push it rather easily. And now we will play again and has the opportunity to.
Yeah, he pulled the chair on the back of the box.
So it's a different angle and a different point of view to the game.
Yeah, to make a perfect placement. You'll go for a placement shot.
Let's see how his placement is. It's a really good ball.
A good shot, yes.
From his expression, it may look like he wasn't completely satisfied with the way that the ball ended, but still a really good shot.
Yeah, of course. Here the HERLANGGA wants the ball, the blue ball, a little bit more for the right to not let the LUKA have a better chance to open. But that's the centimeters that makes different in boccia.
Yes, because as I was telling the viewers on the last games, boccia is a game about details. It's a very mental game, but it's always about the details that a small touch can make the difference in the game. As we see, LUKA was able to touch just a little bit the ball to open, but it wasn't enough. So now he still has 1 minute and 43 seconds left to play, and still 3 balls in his possession. He's visualizing the play that he wants to make. And manages to do just that.
Great shot from LUKA.
Great shot with a great positioning of the ball. Let's see how Mohamed will react to this shot. He now also has that blue ball in front. It doesn't allow him to see completely the red ball.
Nice shot.
It was a nice shot.
Yeah.
He managed to open. He now has a path to the jack. And although LUKA is the one that is in the scoring position, HERLANGGA can change that just now with this ball. With 50 seconds left for him to play.
Not a good placement, but I think when the ball hits the floor,
it goes away.
Yeah.
Goes away from the path that
Yeah.
he was hoping for. Let's see if now
last ball.
we can manage to find the correct path. 15 seconds left. A lot of time for him. It was really calm.
Not a good ball.
Not a good ball. The way that the ball touched the floor he went away from the path that he was hoping for once again.
Yes. Now Luka have a great opportunity to score. Maybe
can
2-3 points.
now score more than 1 point. At this moment, I would say that he's already scoring 1,
Yes.
but we'll see.
I don't know. But he can play it for that blue one.
And push it away and
Yeah, and
put himself in
yeah,
a better
an
scoring
advantage.
position.
yes.
Let's see what he does now. 40 seconds left to play. 2 balls in possession. Seconds left. That's what he does.
Good shot.
He puts his ball in between the blue one and the jack, putting himself in the scoring position. Now he has 5 seconds. 5 seconds left. He managed to throw the ball
Yeah.
But it was
He
a little
pushed
bit in
the-
desperation, but he managed to push the blue ball.
So maybe probably
maybe
scoring
2.
Yes.
The referee said 2 for red, but the players want to go on court. And I think the players agree. They don't want any measurement to take place. So now we have the final decision of this end. 2 for red. Mohamed Erlanga still leads 8-2 in this game. And bringing you news from the other games.
And a great shot from Maciel in the court number 1.
On court number 1 is already on the 4th end, and Maciel managed to score 5 on the 3rd end. He's now winning 10-0 against Megani from France. On court number 3, José Gonçalves is winning 6-0 against Christopher Agdal. On court number 4, Mateus Carvalho 4-0 against Watse from Hong Kong, China. On court number 5, from Korea, Jeong is winning 6-0 against Splewa from Poland. Court number 6, the player from Greece, Gregoros Polikornidis, 2-1 against Jules Menard. Court number 3, Katsonis is winning 3-0 against Aloysius Gan. And court number 8, Duke Castro, it's winning 4-0 against Patrick Wilson. Now, we go here for the 4th end of this game. It managed to cross the line. And now Erlanga will throw his first blue ball. Now Luka to win needs Mohamed Erlanga to commit a fault and managed to score 6 during the game. It's not impossible. It's improbable, but not impossible. And was a great position by Erlanga. To not be touching the white ball, so any touch that ball receives, it will go towards the jack.
Even though Luka was able to score 2 in the 3rd end, Erlanga show himself good athlete. He scored 5 in the second end, and basically that told the history of the game.
Yeah, even managed to get ahead of the game really soon, and now as we see, as David was saying on the second end, that the close game is favorable to HERLANGGA with more power. LUKA tried to open up the game and missed this opening. But HERLANGGA is showing that he can do really good placements and he can open the game at any time that he wants. So he's a versatile player. Let's see what the game brings.
Good shot. Now he was
a good
able
shot.
to open the game for him. But again, like in the second end, he is now throwing his third ball, while HERLANGGA only spent one ball. So this is pretty much the strategy that HERLANGGA is trying to apply.
So let's see what LUKA will still manage to do here.
Yeah, good shot.
Good positioning. He managed to push a little bit the blue and managed to put his ball touching the jack.
I think HERLANGGA will now probably just make a small touch on the jack to move the jack a little bit to the blue, or he will go to a smash.
He opened. I think he's in its scoring position. No. But he now has a lot of options on what to do. Would you try to push your own ball, or would you try a positioning?
Here I think it's easier to push the blue one, but he can always go for a bounce over. Yep,
And that's what he
said.
does.
Yeah.
And it's a great ball. He managed to bounce the ball just perfectly. And with this type of weapons on his game, that's why he's the number one in the ranking, and that's why he's currently the best player in this class. And of course, this is giving him a lot of confidence for the World Championships next month. And of course, David, that is here on my side, is also going to that competition. How are you feeling about going to the World Championships?
Yeah, it will be my first World Championships. It's always a special moment for me. And this competition will help me and the other athletes on preparing the World Championship. And it will be a great competition, 24 athletes, so top level of boccia, and we hope to bring a good result.
Would you say that this competition here is almost a preview of what we're going to see in a couple of weeks?
Yeah, we have here a lot of countries and athletes that will take part in World Championship in South Korea, and this is like as you said, a preview of what can happen. Of course, it's different competitions, more athletes on World Championships, but this competition will help to establish strategies, to know players, to know how athletes work, how they play, and this is a great like training, not training, but great competition to prepare the World Championships. Luka just spent all the balls, and now Erlangen has 3 balls to play.
And the official said that he was winning by 1, and he still wants to play, although the game is already won. Just to, as David was saying, to prepare himself for maybe for the World Cup, that he has a similar position. He wants to be the best prepared way possible for any type of situation.
Yeah, in here is a group stage game, so every point count, of course. Is
He also has a great lead now, but he will try to extend.
Oof.
I
don't know what what was this shot, but
to push.
maybe to push the jack to that bull,
The ball
but
that is further.
yeah,
And now the jack is in the land of nowhere.
yeah, and red is scoring now, and he will play the last ball.
Play the last ball, 20 seconds.
Oh, and a miss.
He missed completely.
So 1 red.
One for red.
Basically, he gives the point to the red.
He gave his opponent a point, as it also happened in 3 games that we had here today. So on this court, no point is safe, even for the ones that are winning. It was the end of the match. So 3 for Luka Wagner from Croatia, 8 for Mohamed Erlanga. I want to take the time to say thank you to David to have come here. Now he has to go. Thank you so much, David.
Thank you so much.